Bismillah wa salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. Today we are going to discuss Verbal 5, unit number 2, life stories, skill number 3, grammar. Okay, page number 14. First of all, we have 4 grammatical types. The first grammatical type is simple past tense, then verb to be with born, time expressions, expressions with the passive voice, expression used to all these in the past. First of all, we should have a whole image about past simple tense. What is past simple tense? Past simple tense is used when we talk about activity that happened in the past. Okay, that happened in the past in a specific time. In a specific time. شرطي إنه something happened in the past in a specific time. وقته معلوم. If it is unspecific time, this is another tense. Okay. What are time references that refer to past simple? First of all, ago. When we find ago in a sentence, this is past simple. What else? Last year, last month, last week. This is another reference for past simple. Yesterday, this is past simple. Any date that refers to past, for instance, in 1999, in 2000, in 1980. These are references for past simple tense. Ago, last, yesterday, in 1990, 2000, any days of the past. Okay. What is the form of the verb? The verb, either two cases, either regular or irregular verb. Regular verb in past simple should be followed by suffix ed. Irregular verb should be put in the second form of the verb. طبعا when we add ed to the verb, we should follow spelling rules. Okay. Concerning verb to be, it's formed either as was or were. When do we use was? When do we use were in English? We use was with the third person singular with I, he, she, and it. We say I was, he was, she was, it was. Where we will use it for plural form of subject. We were, you were, and they were. Okay. For negative and questions. For a question, we use auxiliary did plus infinitive form of the verb. Infinitive form of the verb. For negative, either we use did not plus infinitive. Verb to be, we use was or were not. And sometimes in the questions we use was and were at the beginning of the question. This is the whole image, or this is past simple tense. Okay, yeah. Step by step, we have examples. She lived in Riyadh in 1990. Which tense is this? First of all, we are going to find time reference. We have here 1990. This is time reference for the past simple. So we should form this verb or change this verb into second form of the verb. قلنا Second, for a regular verb should be followed by suffix ed. Irregular verbs should be formed in the second form of the verb in past simple. Okay, here live, this is regular verb, so should be followed with ed, but we should stick to spelling rules. We should stick to spelling rule here. First spelling rule, the verb here ends with e. Ends with e. We cannot add e. We just add suffix d. Okay? We write it like that. We just add D. She lived in Riyadh in 1990. Okay. Number 2. He worked in Kuwait long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. This is the reference. Time reference. It refers to past simple. So the verb work should be formed in past simple tense. Past simple tense. Regular verb should be followed by suffix ed. Irregular should be formed in the second form of past simple. Okay, this verb work, it is regular, so it should be followed by ed. ما يخضع لأي قاعدة إملائية، إذن it should be followed by ed. Worked. Okay, worked in Kuwait long time ago. Number 3. They wear a special uniform last year. Where is the time reference? Time reference here. Last year. It refers to past simple, so the verb should be written in the past. This is irregular verb. The first form is wear. Second form, wore. Third form, worn. Okay? We are going to use the second form of the verb. طيب, this is concerning positive sentences. Negative sentences, we should use verb to do. Did. She did not. For negative, she did not. والفعل بعده infinitive مصدر. She didn't live in Riyadh in 1990. طيب, next. He worked in quite long time ago. For negative, we use did not. Did not. The verb should be written in infinitive form. No S, no ed, no ing. He didn't work in Kuwait long time ago. Number 3, for negative, they didn't wear. نرجع الفعل لأصله. They didn't wear a special uniform last year. طيب, for questions بأكون أسئلة على هالجمل. We start question with verb to do. الماضي طبعا نستخدم did. الماضي نستخدم did. Did she، أنا جملتي عادي الفاعل. Did she left. شايفين شكل الفعل هنا should be infinitive. No ed. Okay. Did she left in Riyadh in 1990? Answer should be yes, she did, or no, she didn't. Okay. Next example. Okay. He worked in quite long time ago. We are going to ask. We are going to use for asking, for making a question. We are going to use a verb to do at the beginning of the question. Did he work? شايفين الفعل عندي هنا infinitive مصدر. No addition at the end of the verb. Okay, did he work in Kuwait? Did he work in Kuwait long time ago? Answer should be yes, he did, or no, he didn't. Okay. Next example. They wear special uniform, or they wore special uniform in last year. To make a question we use did, subject. did they بدل ما استخدم بالماضي الفعل الماضي استخدم الفعل المصدر. did they wear a special uniform last year? Answer should be yes or no. Did they wear special uniform last year? Answer should be yes or no. واضحة للحين النقطة؟ طيب. The next this is questions and short answer yes. I did, he, she did, they did, no, he did, they did, she did. Okay, this is information question. We should use WH question, then auxiliary verb to do, then subject, any kind of subject, then verb should be in infinitive. لازم يكون الفعل بعد verb to do لازم يكون infinitive مصدر. الإجابة لازم الفعل فيه إيدي المنتظم. الشاذ نضعه بالتصريف الثاني. Okay, this is number 1. Number 2, be plus born. When we talk about birth, لما أتكلم عن ميلاد شخص, we use verb to be plus born. With past simple, verb to be should be formed as was أو were. وعيد وزيد يا ثالث. We use was with singular form of subject, with third person singular. I was, he was, she was, it was. Were with the plural form. We were, you were, they were. يعني إذا جاب السؤال verb to be, put the verb to be in the correct form. يعني صرفه بالماضي على was أو were. Okay. طيب جملة she نستخدم معاه was born. She was born on June 21st. Number 2, he was born in 1999. Number 3, they in Syria, they were جمع, they were born in Syria. You برضو جمع, they were born in Monday at 3 a.m. إذن when we talk about birth, لما نتكلم عن الميلاد نستخدم كلمة born مسبوقة بverb to be. verb to be بالماضي أصرفه يا was أو were. She was born in June 21st. He was born in 1999. They were born in Syria. You were born on Monday at 3 o'clock a.m. Okay. برضو verb to be with past participle. Verb to be, again, verb to be either was أو were للماضي. with past participle التصريف الثالث للفعل. متى أستخدم مع التصريف الثالث بالفعل؟ when we talk about passive voice. مبني للمجهول. من اسمه مبني للمجهول يعني أنا ما أعرف who does the action. Who is the doer of the action? We don't know who does the action. We don't know who is the doer of the action, or we don't care about it. We just care about the action itself. Okay? For instance, this machine make in China. هذا الجهاز صنع في الصين. من صنعه ما يهمنا، أهم شيء إنه صنع في الصين. Papers invented in China. الورق اخترع في الصين. من اخترعه ما يهمنا بالضبط بقدر أهمية الحدث. مايكل يسمى أو يدعى مايك أو يلقبونه مايك. مين اللي بالضبط يناديه مايك ما يهمن، هل هم الأصدقاء ولا الأهل ولا الأقارب ولا ما يهمن بقدر أهمية أنه يسمى مايك. They educate in private school. They هم تعلموا في مدارس خاصة. مين اللي علمهم؟ مين اللي يدرسهم؟ We don't care about who does the action. We just care about the action itself. Okay. With passive, this is called passive. With passive, we use verb to be either was or were with the past participle of the verb. Past participle of the verb. If the verb is regular, we just add suffix ed. If the verb is irregular verb, we put it in the third form. طيب وعيد وزيد. Was with the third person singular. I, he, she, it. Where with we, you, and they. Okay. Sentence number 1. This machine, is it singular or plural? Machine. One machine. So it's singular. We use was. Third form of verb make. Make is irregular verb. The first form is make. The second form made. Third form past participle. Past participle is made. So we use past participle. راح تكون عندي الجملة this machine was made in China. This machine was made in China. Papers, singular or plural? This is plural S. Yes, we use where. Verb here, infant. This is a regular verb. With the regular verb we just add suffix ed. طبعا take into consideration spelling rule. هالكلمة doesn't follow any spelling rule, so we just add suffix ed. Invented. Papers were invented in China. Okay. Michael Cole. Michael, this is someone, just a singular person. Michael was. الفعل كول منتظم regular form, so we just add suffix ed. They educate in a private school. Okay. They plural, so we use where. They were educate. This verb is a regular verb, فعل منتظم, so we add suffix ed. Taking into consideration spelling rule, the verb ends with e. We cannot repeat e. We cannot add double e, so we just add d. We just add d. They were educated in a private school. Have you got it? Okay. Last. Yes. Here they say at the book we use expression with the passive with to be raised. يتربى في مكان معين, ما يهمن مين اللي يربيه. To be married, with to be called, to be educated, etc. Too commonly used in short stories in stories about people past. Okay, we should use was and where plus past participle of the verb. These are examples. You can read this out of the book. Okay. The last grammatical tip is used to. Used to. When do we use used to? What's the meaning of used to? Used to means اعتاد على من مسماه, من اسمه. اعتاد على شيء ما في الماضي. I used to do something in the past, but now I stopped doing it. Okay, I don't do it anymore. For instance, I used to play football. In the past, I used to. اعتدت على play football, but now I don't play it anymore. Okay, I used to play it in the past, but now I don't play it anymore. Okay, شايفين أيا كان الفاعل راح يجي قبله، ما عندي إشكالية بالفاعل. used to بعده الفعل infinitive، الفعل بعده infinitive مصدر، بعده فعل مصدر. I used to play football. Okay. Number 2 he used to اعتاد على. wake up late اعتاد عن يصحو متأخر. here verb wake up this is infinitive، هالفعل مصدر بدون إضافات. Number 3 she used to اعتادت على to play with dolls، اعتادت على لعب اللعب مع الألعابها، عرايسها يعني. play here infinitive. لا إله إلا الله. This is infinitive, but she doesn't play with dolls anymore. Okay. They used to watch a lot of anime. used to اعتاد على بعدها الفعل infinitive مصدر. She used to watch a lot of anime, but now she stopped that habit. She now doesn't watch any anime. Okay. These are positive sentences. What about negative? For negative we use I did not use to. I did not use to. هنا حذفنا الدي من الفعل بعد verb to do دائما الفعل مصدر. They did not use to play football. دائما بعد verb to do فعل مصدر، وبرضو بعد used to الفعل مصدر، يعني عندي الحين مصدرين بالجملة. تمام. I did not used to play football. طيب next sentence I wanna to make it negative. We should use negative word didn't. Okay, we use negative word didn't. Then we change this sentence from past form into infinitive لأن عندي verb to do. used to حذفت الدي من الفعل. He didn't used to wake up late. Okay. Number 3 she used to play with dolls. She didn't. Then we use to infinitive to play with dolls. She did not بعد did not الفعل مصدر. She didn't use to play برضو بعد use to الفعل مصدر، يعني عندي مصدر أول مصدر ثاني. She didn't use to play with dolls. Last sentence they used to watch a lot of anime. We are going to make it negative. They didn't use to watch a lot of anime. Okay. هنا نفينا used to، رجعنا حذفنا الاي رجعناه لاصله use، حذفنا الدي منه. اوكي. برضو بعد used to الفعل مصدر اول مصدر الثاني. for questions what should we do؟ طيب استخدم او بسأل، بكون اسئلة على هالجملة. عندي verb to do، عندي فاعل، كل اللي اسويه switch places. Number 1 بضع did at the beginning of the question. did I متكلم تتحول إلى المخاطب you. did you ما لي دخل أنا بالنفي. أوكي. لما أكون السؤال ما لي دخل بالنفي. في أسئلة معدودة أو أسئلة محددة اللي نستخدم فيها النفي. هنا بالنوعية هذه من الأسئلة لا ما نستخدم. did you use to؟ هنا الفعل used to مصدر لأن سبقه مين؟ verb to do. أوكي. أيا كان verb to do في الجمل أو في الأسئلة بعده دائما الفعل مصدر. did you use to play football question mark. Answer should be yes or no. This is number 1. Number 2. He used to wake up he didn't used to wake up late. نبدأ بمين؟ did فعل مساعد. did كل اللي نسويه switch places. did he بعدين الفعل الأساسي أو الصيغة الأساسية بدرسي used to أحوله إلى used to. ليش؟ لأن سبقه verb to do. verb to do يشيل دائما الإضافات عن الفعل. does يشيل الاسم من الفعل. did يشيل الدي من الفعل. okay. did he use to wake up late? Answer should be yes or no. okay. This is number 2. Number 3. She didn't used to play with dolls. I'm going not to make a yes no question. Here I'm going to use WH question. What كل اللي أسويه switch places. What did she use؟ أغفل أنا النفي يعني بسوي سؤال مالي دخل بالنفي. What did she use to؟ use to مصدر لأن سبق verb to do. okay. What did she use to play with؟ What did she use to play with؟ الإجابة راح تكون عندي dolls. okay. آخر جملة they didn't use to watch a lot of animes. بسأل عن enemy برضو بستخدم أداة السؤال what وكل اللي أسويه switch places. what did they والفعل بعد use to. what did they use to watch؟ a lot الإجابة راح تكون a lot of enemy. واضح يا ثالث؟ شاكرة ومقدرة لكم